guys, it is currently 3:44 in the morning on the 16th day of April CampNaNo. I've spent a lot of the morning so far editing CampNaNo videos as well as doing the voiceover for the video that is going up tomorrow for Beau's birthday, and then editing that video and exporting it. It is now uploading, but in between all of that I have been writing. So far altogether I have written 1,892 words. That is split between all of my CampNaNo books. 349 on Door-to-Door Sales Slayer, 526 on Child of Sickness, 496 on FTZ, 218 on Always Watching, 303 on Voice of the Wild Places, and then the normal written count. But now, because I'm done with the CampNaNo books, I'm going to move on to BV, and then Amelia, and then Feckenhauer, and then Pittman's Legend, and then some Untitled Mystery stuff, and then The Kidnapping of Abe Lincoln, which is book 1 of the Barbara Baxter series, which I started yesterday. Very exciting stuff. The goal is to reach my word goal before I go to sleep this morning, hopefully. Truthfully, it's been kind of nice just writing like a couple hundred words in each book and then switching to the next one, because it's like, oh well, I only have to get at least 100 words and then I can switch, and it kind of forces me not to drag on it, like, oh, this one's not going anywhere, let's sit here and stare at it all night. When I'm switching back and forth, there is none of that. I write a certain amount of words for a certain amount of time. If I feel like I've written 100 words, I go put it into my word count, and if I have, I move on. That's it. That's been working relatively well so far, so I'm quite happy with that. But for the rest of the morning, in between writing, I'm going to finish this video that I'm watching right now, and then I'm going to put on Uncharted and play back and forth between that and writing, and then potentially edit some more videos. I'm currently downloading the videos from Google Photos for day 9's CampNaNo video, so making progress on that. So in between Uncharted and writing, I will probably edit at least 1 or 2 more CampNaNo videos this morning, but we'll see. So I'm going to get back into writing here on BV, go from there, and I'll update you guys again at some point. Alrighty, it is 6:12 in the morning, and I just met my written count for the day and got through all of my other books. So starting with BV, 152 words, Amelia's book, 200 words, Feckenhauer, 147, Pittman's Legend, 229, Untitled Mysteries, 400, yep, and then The Kidnapping of Abe Lincoln, 649. So progress is being made in a whole bunch of places. It's pretty great. But all of those together, including my CampNaNo books, is 3,669 words for the day. So things are coming along quite nicely. I have Uncharted up. I've been back and forth between the two, so I'm going to play that for a little while, and then possibly get into editing or writing or something, do something to kill time until 8 o'clock anyway. I might start back over with Door-to-Door, write a couple hundred more words there, see what happens. But whatever happens, I will update you at least one more time before I go to sleep, or at least one more time before I go back to my room. If I continue to be cold, I'll be going back there much sooner than normal, just so that way I can be warm. So whatever happens, I will update you at least one more time before I go lay down. Hey guys, it is currently 5:41 in the morning on the 17th day of April CampNaNo. Again, as per usual, I apologize for any bungee chair noises. It's where I sit out here now. I've been spending a lot of time this morning back and forth between writing and doing YouTube things, end card things, thumbnail things, setting up some links, setting up some tiny URLs, and doing something else that I can't think of off the top of my head. Book merch. Did some book merch things. A new Bo Austin thing just went public today for his birthday, so I had to set that up, and that in particular takes forever on my tablet, as well as YouTube end cards. That whole process alone was like an hour of my time this morning. But in between that, I have been writing. I started this morning with FTZ. I wrote 1,759 words in that one. Always Watching, I wrote 223. Voice of the Wild Places, I wrote 100. BV, I wrote 242. Amelia Buchanan's book, I wrote 132. Did I just say that? No. Feckenhauer, I wrote 261. Pittman's Legend King, I wrote 108, and that brings my April written count so far all together to 78,856, and it brings my total for the day to 2,825. All very fun stuff. So at this point, I'm going to move on to Untitled Mystery stuff, which I have been working on. I haven't put any accounts in yet, but I've been working on it for about the last half hour or so, just based on when my last entry was in Pittman's Legend King / my last entry in my written count thing. But if I want to write 40,000 words just in my Stuff and Things count by the end of the month, I would need 743 words today, so that is what I'm aiming for with Untitled Mysteries before I move on to Eve Lincoln. But then after that, the only things that I have to work on outside of that today are Cut to the Kill, Door-to-Door Sales Slayer, and Child of Sickness. So I'm going to do Untitled Mysteries and Eve Lincoln this morning before I go to sleep. Presumably Cut to the Kill will be the first thing that I do when I wake up. I don't know how long it will take me because I'll probably be playing Sims in between. That's what I've been doing recently, and it's been very nice. And then after I get through Cut to the Kill, I'll do a little bit of writing in Door-to-Door and a little bit of writing in Child of Sickness. But I will update you guys at least one more time before 8 o'clock with an Untitled Mysteries and an Eve Lincoln update. And until then, I'm going to get back into writing.